Kauai, also known as the Garden Island, is one of the most beautiful and happiest places I've ever been to. Kauai has it all: pristine air, endless white sandy beaches, canyons, waterfalls, majestic mountains, swaying palm trees, bright colored tropical flora, with idyllic small towns like Hanalei. Kauai is romantic and picture perfect for eloping or any romantic getaway, including engagement, anniversaries, or a honeymoon. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some ideas on how to elope to Kauai. I'll also share with you some travel tips you can enjoy while you're there, hopefully for your honeymoon. Kauai is the oldest Hawaiian island and is about 5 million years old. Yes, it's part of the US, but it feels way different than anything else in the country. Time permitting, you should try to combine your elopement with your honeymoon. That way you have time to explore the beautiful island. There are so many fun things to do and see, especially if you love adventure and nature. Another option is go island hopping and visit some of the other Hawaiian islands. And here are some ideas for a Kauai elopement. Having a legal wedding is fairly simple. No blood test is required, neither local citizenship or residency, and no waiting period. And for more precise official instructions and laws, you can reach out to the State Department, which can easily be found online. And here are some tips to kickstart your Kauai elopement. You have quite a few different options for your ceremony: sunset on the beach, a quaint Hawaiian temple, botanical garden, a tree forest, near waterfall, or at the canyons. Imagine being immersed by nature in epic mountains and ocean views as you say, "I do." Or maybe you prefer getting married with majestic red canyons surrounding you or on a boat. The North Shore, which is my favorite part, is probably the most iconic part of the island. There are endless great beaches like Anini Beach, which have some fantastic views with mountains or with waterfalls. Other iconic spots to exchange your vows are Princeville Resort or the Nepali coast. On the South Shore, you have Poipu, which is probably the most popular side, larger resorts. Then you have Waimea Canyons on the west side, which is known as the Grand Canyon of the Pacific and is one of the natural wonders of the island. There are 14 miles of canyons, valleys, and hiking trails. Waimea town also has some fantastic plantation cottages on 30 acres of land, which are great for elopements. Other places to get married are the botanical gardens or even a mahogany forest. Some places will need a permit and where to stay. There is something for everyone, from cozy Airbnbs to all-inclusive resorts. For example, the Princeville Resort or the Waimea Plantation Cottages, as mentioned before, or a villa in Hanalei, where you can also have your ceremony and the day with a fantastic dinner for two on a lovely terrace or on a nearby beach. Activities. There are endless fun activities to incorporate on your trip or honeymoon. Surf, swimming, snorkeling, helicopter ride, or a boat tour along the Nepali coast, which you can only access in the summer months as the waves are too rough in the winter. You definitely want to visit the Kilauea Lighthouse, visit Queen's Bass, which are fairly close to each other. And as mentioned earlier, the Waimea Canyons are a must-see. So bring your hiking shoes, lots of water, and food. There are so many hiking trails to choose from. You can enjoy kayaking, paddleboarding year-round, where you'll probably see some giant turtles as well. Food in Kauai. Make sure you try the local cuisine. It's full of delicious fish and vegetables. You'll find plenty of food trucks throughout the island, which have some great food with all sorts of eclectic goodies. Be sure to visit the farmers market, especially the one in the North Shore. For a special lunch visit, go to Nourish Hanalei, which is a family-run farm. And make sure to have lunch at their farm stand. They have the yummiest and healthiest lunches with the best view of Hanalei. Some things to pack besides your wedding gear are hiking boots, a must, swimsuits, wreath-friendly sunscreen. You won't need much on the island because it's very low-key. If you want to elope to Kauai, can definitely help you. I'm based most of the year in Southern California, so getting there is fairly easy. If you want us to help you design and photograph your elopement in Kauai, we will help you find the ideal location and help you put together a fantastic team. Mahalo.